You know what I like most about working online on my business? It's the fact that I get to work from my room in my bathrobe, pretty much comfortable as I want to be. I really can't give up that for anything. That's why I want you to have all the ways, all the possible ways that you can to automate your business, to put things into place that take away the workload and get you there in improve productivity, or to help you improve your productivity as much as possible. And I've got a bunch of tools to help you with that. My own tools, there's so many, right? And you can use them to really get great results. But from time to time, I do product reviews. I bring to you new ideas and new software that you can use in your business. And today I have a new tool for you. It's called Claw AI Army. I'm sure you've heard of OpenClaw. It's been quite the rage. Everybody's heard of OpenClaw. So this is like an army of OpenClaw agents. I checked out the details. There are 340 plus OpenClaw different agents that you can use, right? And we'll set it up and see how it works. So I'm logged in, and the first thing you need to set up is the workspace. So how do you want to be? You want to be a marketer, an agency, founder, content creator, or others. I will go for the agency because that's what I know most of us are trying to do, most of the viewers. Click on continue. And what kind of agency you want to get started with first? Blog, SEO, social media, email marketing, ad copy. I think I'll go for everything. I need it all. Continue here. And let's call the workspace Technic Force. Technic Force, yeah. Create workspace. Give it a topic. It runs a multi-step pipeline. So we need to have some sort of topic. So let's call this digital marketing. We're keeping it very broad today. Digital marketing run pipeline. And so it's creating a brand voice, generating blog ideas, building social strategy, generating post ideas, and writing email subject lines. So I'm not being very specific. We'll just pause till the email things finish. I think it's going to take a minute or so, maybe more. Okay, so everything seems to be done. Take a look. Create brand voice guide. This is the brand voice guide for Technic Force with the inputs that I gave it. And here are some blog ideas, actually 10 blog ideas. Let's take a look. How to build a brand voice, professional, not robotic. Find the sweet spot in brand messaging, why your brand voice matters. So it's focused on building a brand voice. Maybe that's what I chose as the agency thing. Then build social strategy. So platform selection, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Then content distribution, weekly blog highlight, visual and video content, create infographics and short videos, Q&A, polls and surveys, engagement and community building, interactive content. So basically this is all, again, the kind of social strategy I should have for my business. Accepted. Post ideas. This is for social media posts. What is brand voice? 5 steps to define your unique brand voice, because I want to run an agency. So I want to interest other people in developing their own brand voice, right? 3 mistakes that kill your brand voice. Pretty interesting post. I think the basic stuff you see that really moves the needle, that kind of stuff. Guest expert, user challenge, and then email subject lines. What is brand voice, why it matters. So this is a sequential email, right? So this is something you would want to use in a cold email setup, right? Click on continue, and you see we've got so this is the setup. We got 200,000 credits. I got 250 plus AI tools, 55 plus workloads. So browse all AI tools. You can browse them here. You can create TikTok scripts, post ideas. So if you click on view all, I think you should be able to. Okay, hold on. Let me just try to figure this out a little bit. Okay, so I used a couple of minutes to take a complete look at the overview, take a look at the entire software. And I got to tell you, there are so many features in here. Let me just get started with some. So the first thing, your 250 plus AI agents are there in the Claw agents. This is the Claw AI Army. And you can see we've got all these categories like all, blog, business code, creative, e-commerce, education, email, marketing, SEO, social, all these categories. And every time you want, you can either filter and go to some basic functions that people can do, or some agents that can do a specific task. Like if you go for blog, you've got blog introduction writing, blog outline preparation, blog conclusion, blog ideas generator, blog heading expander. So these are all the different things that each agent can do. And if you click on all 250, you can see there are so many. ad copies, blog post generator, article rewriter, tagline, content expander, presentation outline, art blocks, bullet point, emails, text summarizer, blank document, headline generator, caption, Google ad, blog ideas, presentation outline, document wizard. So you can just search stuff, right? So if I want to search, let's say you want to do something with document, you can. Let's say you want social media, let's say you want Twitter, so you got Twitter. You want X, you can. Like TikTok, you got TikTok. So you got different agents for every single feature out there. I'm gonna try one of those, right? So how about tweet ideas, right? We cannot run short of, we all need a lot of tweet ideas. So now you can either run it here or work with the Telegram. I'm gonna run it here because I don't want to show you a demo on my Telegram. So yep, here is fine. Now we gotta wait while this loads up. Here we go. So product name, let's say Vidco. Vidco is my video generator, multi-AI video generator. Vidco is a multi-AI video generator that lets you create short clips with any AI. So kind of like, introduce what you want to talk about, click on run, and it should give me tweet ideas, right? So gonna wait a few seconds. That wasn't long. Create viral short clips in seconds. Need fresh content. Vidco turns your ideas into stunning AI-powered videos in a snap. From script to screen in minutes. Why settle for one AI? Struggling with video editing. Transform your imagination into reality with Vidco. The future of video creation is here. Make your next viral video with Vidco. Say goodbye to boring videos. Lots of different options, right? So you can copy them and you can design your tweets around it. So yep, that work is done for you. So that is Claw agents, and there are literally hundreds of these, right? 250 plus. So you want to try something else? How about testimonial request? All right, random stuff. Yeah, testimonial request, run it here. It loads up like Vidco again, and email request, or I can say survey questions. Yeah, professional is okay, English is okay, then click, and it should prepare something for me that gets me product from surveys, questions or something. So yeah, here we go. We love this is for email, right? We love your feedback on Vidco. Thank you for using Vidco. We really appreciate it. And blah blah. What problem or challenge? Why did you choose Vidco over other options? And this is the survey that people can reply to. So yep, very very quick. And this is all Markdown, so you can use it in Markdown format. Now we saw what Claw agents can do. Right, in workspaces, you've got categories. You can create this for companies. You can also create multiple companies and target each one of them. If you run an agency, you can have a workspace for each company, right? In Arsenal, I saw earlier that Arsenal is another way to reach Claw agents. You've got all these different categories, like blog has 5 entries right here. Business has 11 entries. So you can very quickly reach, this is like a separate view of the Claw army. You can reach all the functions through another view, right? And in my squad, this is where you can create your custom agent, right? So if you click on this, you can create a custom agent like my quote finder, or whatever you want to call it, right? So let's call it, like, for example, ecom, little bit description, get the perfect quote, get the right price for your car, So we can then have a prompt, ask, get an estimate for a car price based on the age, the model, and the what else is important? The age, the model, and the model. Okay, and the model. The options are: the model can be Jeep Grand Cherokee. Let's gotta spell Grand right. Or Ford Forest. I don't know if there's a car like that. Not Forest, yeah. Ford Endeavor. If the car is older than 2020, offer $5, 6,000-7,000, and if it's newer, offer $12,000. So basically, I just did this because I wanted to show you can enter your custom prompt and get a tool, right? And that tool can do things. So click on create agent, and now you got a my quote finder. So when you click on it, you can use it, and it's going to ask you take input, right? So you can give it an input and kind of it'll run and give you the output. Though I did not get the input data, so I might have missed something. I'm not sure what I missed. Okay, let me see if I can find a way to. All right, so you have to set up an input data, which I did not do somehow. So in my squad, this is where you can create your own agents, right? Then in skills vault, skills, OpenClaw skills are, basic things that the agent can do by itself. So it can launch campaign claw, e-commerce, product intelligence claw, give it a product category and target market, returns a competitor map. So basically these tools, they like crawl online, they get stuff. Agency onboarding claw, a new client answers a form, it organizes the answers, flags what is missing, and drafts the kickoff package. It's for agency onboarding. Then block, so like you got much fewer options here, like 3 blueprints, 3 packs, 2 recipes, and 16 commands. I think I see 5 of them here. So skills vault, I think it will grow in size. Right now it's got these options, but it could probably grow in size in the future, which is very likely. So you'll be able to do more. In industry packs, you got product launch pack, agency operations pack, so everything for taking an offer from brief to launch week. So the agent does that for you. In command library, you have all these commands like angle test set, rewrite around the objection, turns. Let's try that. Yeah. Command copied. So okay, so I think you got to read the guide to see how you use the command and all. I have actually. I think you need to give it to the agent, right? So command library is a collection of short ready-made instructions. So basically it's like a prompt library. You can quickly get the prompt and you can give it to your agent and get things done. Now in assistants, you can have a chat with the AI. So you can give it a bot name like JotBot, whatever. And travel guide, I would say marketing expert. And if you want to put in a system prompt, you can put it here, then click on create. And now you can start and chatting and talk to JotBot, right? Hey Jot, is social media marketing better than email marketing? Yeah, ask it whatever you want. And gotta click send. Let's see what happens. So it gives you an assessment. The effectiveness of social media marketing versus email marketing depends on your specific goals, and then it gives you advantages and disadvantages. So you can read the conclusion and learn from it. So yeah, that's what that's what the chat feature does. It gives you a way to talk to custom agents. And in visuals, you can create your own images. So we can try that too. Create a flyer for a social media agency. Keep the headline market or die. Add more content as you see fit. So yeah, just kind of giving it basic information, and click on boom, generate, and let's see. There we have it, market or die. Yeah, it's not a flyer exactly, but it's an image you can use. You can upscale it, you can restyle it, you can animate it, and even remove the background. I want to see if we can animate it. Okay, this one is grayed out, so I guess it's available to the better options than me. I probably don't have the right version of the product. Then in Playbooks, you've got all these different playbooks that you could use: product launch kit, blog content pipeline, core authority builder, personal brand builder. Personal brand builder, that's always good. You can run a personal brand. So just give it details like Cyril Gupta, CEO, markets, created a lot of good software, and platform LinkedIn, total vice professional, run workflow. Let's see what happens. It's going to write a lot of things for me, like the personal bio, LinkedIn post, Instagram post, brand manifesto, Twitter thread. So yeah, let's wait and see what it prepares. And it's all done, completed. So Cyril Gupta is an accomplished CEO with a proven track record of delivering innovative software solutions, right? His passion for technology and so on. Impressive stuff. People should be impressed by me, basically. In today's fast-paced digital work, the ability to align technology with market needs is more crucial than ever. And this is like the LinkedIn post from me. Then there is Instagram bio, there is Twitter bio. So all of this information is here. You can just export it or copy it and paste it into your applications and be done. Now in my content, this is quite quick access way. This is a way to quickly access everything I created in one place, right? And you can then, if you want to filter it, you can. So the arsenal, playbook, campaigns, landing page. I did not create a landing page, but I think you can create a landing page from here. which is great. So come on, my content you got there. Now it does work with teams, so you can ask your team members, your employees to work on it on your behalf so that you can be further away from this, and you can sell this as an agency. So you can sell access to this product as an agency, and it's got white labeling, so you can put in your own custom brand and you can charge for it, right? And you can set up the pricing for it, right? So this is the pricing plan, what I have right now, and how many credits I have. All of this information is here, and you can top up credits if you want to, and they're insanely cheap right now. It seems like $10, $140 for 86 cents for 1,000,000 credits, right? It's a lot of credits. Wow. So storage, you can connect your AI Army to Google Drive, Dropbox, Amazon, and you can put your content over there, images or text, whatever you've created. And in settings, you can change password, basic stuff, right? And we've got media, we've got text to speech and speech to text. I shouldn't forget about it. So there's some extra over here. So you can do like, hi, I am Cyril, how are you doing? So you can do text to speech, and you've got multiple options. These are the common options. I think they're from OpenAI, all the voices. So extra soft and fast. Let's do a preview.
Hi, I'm Cyril. How are you doing?
All right, so this is how it works. Now, speech to text, you can put in an audio file and get the text. So these are all the features. It's quite a detailed software, lots of different little features, lots of different things it does. And if you're interested in getting this product, I need to tell you that the right place to get it from is me. Why? Because I've got a lot of wonderful products for you to use. Now, if you go to techniqueforce.com, which is of course my website, I've got like 45, I think 50 products that you can use in your business in every single niche. Video marketing, I've got social media tools, I've got email marketing, content and SEO, PPC marketing tools that do a lot of stuff, like Callseed, Helpira, Webinar Loop, really good products which are standardized and they are developed and improved all the time, because that's what I do, right? Recently, for example, I introduced a new version of Selly. I added AI to it, and it can create hyper-personalized content for you all on autopilot. So that's the kind of work I do. And you can get access to all of my tools absolutely free, right? You don't need to pay for them by buying this product from me. So every time you buy a product from me, you get access to that product and also my products, which is like doubling your value, right? You can't beat that. So if you decide to get it, I will see you inside. This is Cyril signing off.